What's up, guys? Marlon back at it again here with another show for you guys and girls today. Sorry for the late start, people. You guys know how it is. I had to make sure everything is running smooth. We have a jam-packed show for you guys today. I'm telling you guys right now that today is packed. Today is literally packed with information, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Cannot wait to discuss it with you guys. Thank you guys so much for reaching out to me on Twitter, asking about the show, what's going on with the show and everything. And trust me, the show is here. The show is here. And yeah, so get excited, get hype, because if everything that we're hearing about the PS5 is real and if it's true, then I think a lot of PlayStation fans are going to get excited. We also have some news and information for the Xbox Series X event and what is going to be the main star of the show, right? So there's definitely a lot of stuff to go over here. And yes, I did enjoy my day off yesterday, spending it with the wifey and everything. So that was actually pretty lit. And yeah, missed you guys too. So welcome aboard, guys, to another episode of the show. I don't even know, like, number wise, like what I should put, right? Like number 800. I don't know how many of these shows I do, but yeah, you guys get the idea. Welcome to another episode, guys, and we're back into this. We're back at it again. We out here. Y'all know what time it is. Back to work, back on the grind. All right. So before we get on with the shout outs, I see some new faces up in here and everything. I will shout you guys out. I promise you guys I will. CeeLo says, are you getting on Warzone later? I might play something later. I was on yesterday for a long period of time. I don't know where a lot of you guys were. I was reaching out to some people via private chat on PlayStation, but I guess a lot of you guys were busy. So we'll see about today. We'll see about that. No confirmation. But we're going to talk about the PlayStation 5 here, people. And there's a lot of information that has to do with the PS5 and also Jeff Grub. And so the first thing off the top here is that the PS5, we're just going to summarize the topic for people that are new to the show. How we do things here is we're going to just summarize everything. Hold your questions until we get the summarization of the topics out of the way, and then I'm gonna jump right off into shout outs and questions. All right, so just to summarize everything so you guys know what we're talking about today. So the PS5 reveal event is supposed to have a lot of games, and I know Sony is going to bring that hammer. They're going to bring that hammer. So the rumors have been saying June. Jeff Grubb said June 4th. Now we're hearing early June. We heard that Jason Schreier was saying the same thing as well. So things are heating up now, and I think Sony is about to bring the biggest hammer in gaming, right, when it comes to the PlayStation 5. Not only that, but apparently a state of play is supposed to be going down in August. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that as well. Oh my God, we got a new member. What's up? Shout outs to Alan Morton for becoming a new member right off the bat, man. We're trying to get to 100. So you are number 56, if I'm not mistaken. You're in the running to get a chance to win one free copy of Last of Us 2. So every member has a chance to win a free copy. So one free copy I'll be giving away for Last of Us 2 when it comes out. So Alan, if you want to, you have access to your full emotes that is already available at your disposal. Also check the community tab on the channel. You'll get a link to the private Discord that will get you access to the private Discord, and also that will also get you access to my friends list, my PlayStation friends list. You just be able to put my name in, add me, and so we can talk and everything like that. Welcome aboard, Alan. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. That is a big deal when you support the channel even more internally. I really do appreciate that. So welcome aboard, Alan. Martin, thank you so much, man. Welcome aboard. All right, so apparently State of Play is supposed to be going down in August. We're supposed to be getting Bloodborne apparently, I don't know, we're gonna dig a little bit much more deeper into this on the show, but apparently Bloodborne is coming to PC, right? And also there's a huge PS5 game that was teased. I don't know if this guy's a developer or not, but we're gonna dive right off into this. This is a huge game, and he can't really share a lot of details on it because he was like, man, he's not trying to get his source fired. I understand how stuff like that works, but we're gonna be talking about it. I don't even know what it is, but this is definitely huge. Also, we're gonna be talking about the DualSense Haptics, okay, and how the DualSense is going to continue to basically raise the bar when it comes to, I don't know, just immersion, right? I was telling people when the DualSense got revealed that Sony was going to be one of the first companies to really push the envelope when it actually comes to a traditional controller. Also, we're going to move along here, and we're going to talk about some PS5 sales. All right, so this is coming from an analyst. We're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Sony's Days of Play 2020 event. We're going to be talking about that. Also, we're going to be talking about PS5 pre-orders begin in June. Now, this is a rumor. I don't want you guys to go ahead and get excited about that. But, you know, furthermore, you would think that, yeah, we're going to get some sort of PS5 reveal in June, and then we should get the pre-orders go live, but we'll see on that. That is definitely a rumor there. Also, Bioshock 4 PS5, we're going to be talking about that. Ghost of Tsushima, PlayStation 4 storage capacity, we're going to be talking about that as well. Also, we're going to be talking about Gamescom 2020 digitally only, obviously because of what's been going on, and a whole lot more as well. So welcome to the show, guys. Make sure you guys thumbs up that like button. It definitely does help out the show extremely a lot here. Let me go ahead and make some adjustments. I think we're good to go there. All right, so shout outs time. Make sure you guys tag me at Marlongamingnation. We're going to get this ball rolling here, and I hope everyone is doing okay. Hope everyone had a splendid weekend, and stay out of harm's way, washing your hands and taking it light. I mean, that's like the most important part, right? Especially with what's going on right now. All right, so tag me at Marlongamingnation. We are going to dig into this. All right, so Gaming TV, how you doing? Welcome to the show. We got Dino Gamer, how you doing? Map, how you doing? Blue Man, Gaming TV, how you doing? Hello. Let's see here. Dino Gamer, Phoenix, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Gaming TV again, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Isa, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Brittany Messina, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Andreas, Crucial, Jake, Joseph. Did you see Fox again? No. Duvall, Gabe, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Album is on hold right now. Lucas, BJ, Anthony Rudd, for Dad, Whisperistic. Let's see who we've got. Matthias, what's up, man? Sunday was great, man. Spent it with the wifey and everything. Family first, you know that. Tumper, John Doe, C-Lo, what's up, man? Tails, Giver, Almighty, Woken, Alexis, Jaden, Null, Allen, Oak, Loon, let's see who else, Fat, DB King, let's see who else we got here. Martin, how you doing? Welcome to the show, sir. Jose, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Sawyer, brother Jonathan, what's up, man? Mondo, what's up, man? How you doing? Tony, welcome to the show. Jose, once again, thank you so much. VDEP, thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you turn on that notification bell on all so you never miss out on what we got going on here. Really do appreciate you for doing that. All right, let's see here. Freeze, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Hurricane, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Let's see here. AI the Truth, Make sure you guys smash up that like button, guys. It definitely does help out the show. We're just doing shout outs, and then we're going to get right off into the news. So don't worry, shout outs and right off into the news. Let's see here. Superman, how you doing? Gene, what's up? How you doing? Jonathan L, thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you hit that notification bell on all so you never miss out our daily show videos or gameplay or whatever we do on here. All right, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the nation. T-Rev, how you doing? Jared, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Peppo, if I'm saying your name correctly. Tigo, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Do you play Apex Legends? I haven't played Apex Legends in a long time, but that's something I might get into, depending on how many of the sponsors and people actually want to play that. Kenneth, how you doing? Welcome to the show. All right, so I think that's everyone. So hit that like button, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get the show on the road here. It says you play Last of Us later. You should make it a challenge and do something every time you die, like 10 push-ups. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay stream. That was really huge turnout for the gameplay. So if you guys want to see more gameplay streams like that, just support, whatever you guys want to do to show support for more gameplays, just let me know. That was actually lit hanging out with you guys on Saturday. That was actually really dope. Did you know your Instagram link is dead? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, but it's Marlongamingnation though. You can actually type that in. I don't know what's going on with that. Marco, because I don't really use Instagram like that. Giant, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get started here with this PlayStation 5. And if you're just coming in, what's up to everyone? What's up to everyone? Make sure you grab your favorite beverage, grab you a piece of chicken. If you're a vegetarian, whatever you eat, strap up for the next 2+ hours because it's about to go down. And you guys know how I get down when I bring you guys the show. So just to start off here, we're gonna start off with the tactical nuke.
Tactical nuke incoming!
All right, gang, let's get it. Okay. I think that was for you guys. You guys know how I get down. Okay. Hopefully that put a smile on you guys' face. I love making you guys laugh, making you guys smile. That's what I do, okay? And give you guys the news and information. Okay, so first thing is first here. We're going to be talking about this PlayStation 5 event. All right, so the article states, first is a Sony event in early June. The company was originally planning this for June 4th, but it is moving it around. So the thing is that Jeff Grubb was like, I would say he was one of the first people to actually say that the PS5 is going to get revealed on June 4th. And then Jason Schreier after that said, I think he was on the Press Start podcast, and he was saying that, hey, look, Sony is going to reveal the PS5 either early June or mid-June. That's what he said. That's coming from Jason Schreier. So Jeff Grubb is literally credible because he was right on the money with the last Nintendo Direct. And so this is why I literally listen to this guy and listen to what he have to say whenever he's putting out information out there. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to tarnish his reputation as far as that is concerned. So he's saying that right now it seems like Sony is moving around that June 4th date. And so basically the exact date for a more nebulous now, that doesn't mean it's slipping by a matter of weeks though. The early June timeframe is still the company's current plan. So he's saying right now, even though that they're planning on moving around that June 4th date, early June is still Sony's plan, apparently. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and dig a little bit much more deeper into this for you guys. So what should you expect from this early June event? Sony was putting together a roster of next-gen games, not just first party. The shift in date, however, may cause some complications in that regard. So we know with everything that's been going on with this global pandemic and everything, that things are subject to change and everything like that, because I'm pretty sure they have a lot of first party stuff that they want to showcase at this event. And so because of the global pandemic and everything, yeah, that's gonna like throw a little bit of wrench in the gear there and kind of mess everything up, but not a whole lot according to what we're reading here. Now, it says, and I do not know if this is when Sony will finally show the physical console itself. It's possible, but I cannot confirm that. So he's saying that early June, the event that is planned for early June, he's saying that it might not be when Sony show off the physical console. And we're also hearing about a state of play in August. So, man, the wait could possibly be a lot longer. I know right now, I just want to see the console. I want to see what the PS5 look like. But man, it's like the wait. But you know what? All good things come to he who waits, right? I mean, I think this is kind of disappointing for a lot of people, but we're not going to just jump ahead of ourselves here. We just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully early June, we can get the box revealed. We can actually get the price revealed, and we can also get pre-order information, first party, third party stuff. But things are kind of a little bit shaky here over at Sony. Like, you're moving around the date apparently, but it's still set for early June, and it might not be when we see what the PS5 look like. So June event, for all we know, might just be about games, pre-order. But how you gonna just show off games and then not show us what the console look like? You see the confusion there. But anyways, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and move along here. Now, I do anticipate that Sony will have shown the PS5 off in detail by the start of its following event. Okay? Now listen to this. The company is putting together one of its state of play video presentations for August, for early August. Okay, so that's when the state of play is going to actually kick in. So early August is when they have something planned, but he's saying that I do anticipate that Sony will show the PlayStation 5 off in detail by the start of the following event. So following event is the state of play event, which is kind of like, that's a wait, right? I mean, we don't want to sit here and wait till August. That's like what, 3 months away? Like, basically. Well, yeah, 3 months away. So that's a wait, man. That's a wait to see what the PS5 actually looks like. Now, we're gonna move along here. Now it says, through August, you should still expect Sony to communicate using its blog and social media as well. So apparently through the month of August, we should expect Sony to communicate using its blog. And it's kind of crazy because remember, we all sign up for that on that PlayStation website for news, information on pre-orders and everything like that. And it seems like I haven't gotten anything at all. They've been dropping the DualSense, everything, and I haven't gotten a single email saying that, hey, Marlon, look, this is what the DualSense is. Nothing from that actual PlayStation 5 website. So it seems as though Sony is doing things a little bit different here, because yeah, I still haven't gotten anything on that regard. But you know, this is huge, because right now we know Microsoft has something planned for June. We just don't know what it is. And of course, Halo Infinite is confirmed to have a huge presence at Microsoft's July event, right? So they're supposed to be having a big blowout, showing off campaign, showing off multiplayer, a bunch of stuff, right? They're supposed to have a galore of things when it comes. And I just don't understand on Microsoft's part, like, they should have just given us something like what Sony did with Ghost of Tsushima, where we get, I would say like 18 minutes or 15 minutes or 10 minutes or so of Halo Infinite, just to get people hyped, because they haven't really shown us anything natively that is actually running on the Series X. I mean, you can't count Minecraft or Gears 5, right? We need something that's built for Series X. They should have shown something off already, but seem like Sony is leading the charge here with that whole Unreal 5 thing. We actually saw that demo that was actually built for the PS5, and that just literally blew a lot of people away to give people a little bit of taste of what's going to be possible on next generation. And so I'm going to go ahead. This is on the Microsoft side of things. All right. So Microsoft already had Inside Xbox as a part of its monthly 2020 events, which we already know about that. That was literally a disaster because they didn't show us any gameplay, right? Barely any gameplay at all. Now listen to this. It also announced plans to show off its first party lineup during July event. But if it's doing something on a monthly basis, then what about June? So like I said before, we should be getting some sort of gameplay. Maybe they can use June to give us a gameplay reveal of a first party game or something. I don't know what they're going to do in June, or maybe they can use June for the Lockhart. Like, you know, if that Lockhart thing is real, then reveal it in June. Use that time to talk about the Lockhart, the specs, price, or they could use June as well to reveal the price of the Series X. So you see what I'm saying? You have two stones right there. Knock it out with one thing, right? So Microsoft could just very well say, okay, you know what? Maybe we could just go ahead and talk about the price of the Series X, pre-order for the Series X, and we can just lift the lid and the curtains off of the Lockhart, the cheaper variant that we do have to reveal to the world. Talk about the specs, show us what the console look like, the price for that, pre-order for that, and we move off into July. That would make sense. If I was Microsoft, if I was actually over the whole marketing thing, that's what I would do. But hey, what do I know? Now, listen to this. It says right now the plan at Microsoft is to have another event during the second week of June. So apparently Microsoft seems like they want to turn up the heat a little bit here. So in June, we got Sony and we got Microsoft, right? And this is very interesting. Two of the Titans are going together, clashing here. So the second week of June, and according to Jeff Grub, he's actually saying early part of June. So we could see Sony going first and then Microsoft afterwards, but things are subject to change. Who knows? Microsoft might end up going first. Now they're saying second week of June for Microsoft. Now Microsoft was targeting June 10th, okay, for this, but June 9th is also possible. So June 9th, I think that is going to be. And look, if all of this is actually happening June 9th, June 10th, we should get some sort of announcement for this later this week or early next week if this is actually going down. Same thing for Sony. If we're actually getting anything at all in the pipeline for early June, then they need to announce it later this week or early next week when the month is about to run out, right? Give us like a week cushion, you know, so we can build a hype up so we can actually talk about this. Now, June 9th is actually a Tuesday, typical day when companies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes right through the week. It all depends randomly, but Tuesday seems like a very, very good time frame. The 10th is a Wednesday, so it could fall on either one, right? For Microsoft event. Now we're going to actually move along here, and this gets a little bit much more interesting. It says, unlike the May and the July showcases, the June broadcast will provide a closer look at the Xbox Series X console. So this is good. So like I said before, they can actually use June to their advantage. Sure, you know, share some more details on the Series X, let us know more information, price, pre-order, lift the lid on Lockhart, and then we can actually move from there. So let's see what Microsoft have in store for us when it actually comes to their whole June and July event here as we move along. Now, we're gonna move along here to Nintendo side of things, and I think a lot of people is wondering what's going on with Nintendo, and if people haven't seen the whole Nintendo side of things when it comes to news lately, well, new Paper Mario got announced, the Origami King, and this is different from your typical, Paper Mario experience and everything like that. It's not like 1,000-year door, not to the roots of Paper Mario. It's a little bit much more different, feels a little bit like Color Splash a little bit. And the thing is coming out the same time as Ghost of Tsushima. So I'm going to be picking up both of them. Now, here's the thing. At the end of that trailer, they showed Mario with Samus helmet, right? So we got to be getting some sort of like Metroid Prime announcement for Switch sometime soon. Not only that, but there's something right now that the wheels are turning for a Pikmin 3 remaster or something like that, as well as a bunch of Mario games that's supposed to be getting remastered as well. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Welcome to the show. And we heard that Nintendo delayed their direct from June, so it could be July, it could be August, that we could be getting something from Nintendo. So I'm very excited. Can't wait to see more for Nintendo and for Nintendo fans. I'm literally hype. I'm a Nintendo fan myself, so we'll see what happens there on the Nintendo side of things. Now, we're actually going to move on here to something a bit more interesting, and we do have an update here, and I think that a lot of people can definitely appreciate this. So this is sort of a update from what I was talking about earlier when it comes to the PS5. What's up, Houston? What's up to everyone? What's up? Everything was fine. Now, let's move along here. So update. GamesBeat reporter Jeff Grubb has added to his speculation of the 4th of June for the PS5 reveal event, suggesting that a state of play, like I mentioned earlier, will follow in August. According to the Scribe, next month's live stream will be a hefty next-gen showcase. Now, this is something, Martin, what's up? Sean, this is something very interesting because, like I said before, their June event is definitely going to be heavy. They're going to go all out with the PS5, with the games apparently, and everything like that. Now, it's supposed to be a heavy showcase, a lot of games that's supposed to be showcasing next month. Now, listen to this. While August, now we have a little bit much more information on August. Now, while August state of play will be like previous broadcasts, but now with PS5 games. So yeah, I'm guessing because of development issues, I'm just pushing myself a little bit here ahead of the curve and kind of see how I can actually put this together. So basically, maybe some development issues, or maybe they're saving some of the games for August, right? So they're just gonna split everything up, like show us a bunch of stuff in June, because remember Jim Ryan said that we should be getting PlayStation 5 news and stuff throughout the months leading up to release, right? So yeah, I think that state of play is probably going to be for PS5 games, like maybe PS5 games that didn't get announced in that actual reveal event for June will get announced in August. And so I'm literally excited about this because yeah, my mind is going crazy right now. As you guys can see, I'm smiling because man, a PS5 dedicated state of play in August, I think that will be legendary, and can't wait to see if this is actually real or not. Now, listen to this. It all makes sense, of course. Sony will have to talk a lot about the PS5 leading up to its next-gen system launch. And it will be strange for launch titles like the rumored Demon's Souls remake to only get shown one time, like they'll just show it one time at, you know, the reveal event, because listen, they're gonna have to talk about this PS5. They got to break the system down. Yeah, we don't even know anything about the PS5 at this moment. So we know about the general specifications of it, but we don't know what it looks like. We don't know full details on backwards compatibility. There's a lot of hidden secrets about it. So yeah, I mean, they're going to spend a lot of time at this June event covering a lot of that information. And so that actually makes a lot of sense on why we're getting a state of play for August, and then they can use that and focus more on PlayStation 5 games, which I think a PlayStation 5 direct just only experience, I think it will blow us away, right? I think Sony fans will get really, really excited there. So we'll see what happens on that particular day there when it comes down to August, or should I say month. Now we're going to move along here, guys, because it gets a little bit much more interesting. So turn the stove up a little bit. Make sure you turn your oven up, because it's about to get a lot more hot in here. Now, of course, this is a rumor, so I don't want you guys to actually get too excited, get ahead of yourselves. Now, Bloodborne PC release is in the works. Now, we know the situation about Horizon Zero Dawn, and we know the situation about Death Stranding, and I think a lot of people are jumping the gun and saying, oh, Days Gone is gonna come, oh, Marlon, Spider-Man, God of War is gonna come. Pump your brakes, right? If this is true, then we can basically speculate that some of, not all of PlayStation first party titles are going to be coming you know, to PC, especially the ones that I feel like is really, really old, and Sony kind of gotten most of the juices out of it, like as far as the sale, marketing and everything. They can push it to PC and then market PC players that are actually playing Bloodborne to come over to the PlayStation 5 or PS4. So you got to be very, very clever with how you do a lot of things. What's up, Jackie? Welcome to the show. Now, we're gonna actually move along here, and this is a very interesting topic, and I need you guys to pay attention. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show today. Now, a new report has claimed that Blood-Borne PC release is currently in the pipeline, following on the heels of PS4, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Death Stranding, also making a jump to Windows computers. Now, listen to this one here. It says Bloodborne PC release rumored. Once again, rumored, not confirmation. What's up, Blue Squad? Now, we're going to move along here. It says From Software and Sony have not yet made any official statement regarding a PC version of Bloodborne, but there is a scoop nonetheless. Now, here is the scoop that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Okay, now it says Bloodborne is currently in development for PC. I wanted to go ahead and get this to you guys who love I wanted to go ahead and get this to you guys who love to game on PC. This could take 10 months up to a year to get announced, but other than Sony games coming to PC might get announced first and this later. So he's saying that this whole situation with Bloodborne, yeah, it's going to take a while. Like, it could take up to 10 months. So literally, I say before like spring next year or something like that. If this is true, Bloodborne could be happening. Okay, so well, I don't know why that is actually playing. That is crazy. Now listen to this. It says, if you thought that Horizon was the only one coming to PC, then prepare to get blown away. But yeah, do not take this 100% confirmation and wait for official news, and of course take everything with a grain of salt. So we'll see. Now we know when Bloodborne was released, so we don't even have to go ahead and rehash anything as far as that is concerned. So Bloodborne could be coming to PC 10 months from now. All right, so that would probably push us like spring, like March of next year or something like that, if this is true. And of course, more Sony titles apparently is coming to PC. Now, we're gonna move along here to something a bit more interesting, and I think you guys can definitely appreciate this when it comes to the PlayStation 5. Now, this person here, I don't know who this guy is. Let me click on this right now. Okay, but at any rate, we're gonna go ahead and dive right off into this. Please do not get hype off of this information. Now, just got a leak from a upcoming, unannounced, highly anticipated PS5 game. Holy, you know what? I would share it, but apparently it would instantly get my source fired. Understandably, point is June. Be ready. So once again, where there is smoke, there is definitely fire. So now we have Jeff Grubb leaning towards early June. Now that's the new update, early June. And then now we have Jason Schreier saying early June, mid-June. Okay, that's if Sony moves around the date. And now we have this guy saying that there's a big PS5 game, okay, that is literally pointing towards June. So be ready. So it seems as though something is definitely going down in June. What's up, Terrence? Seems as though everything is pointing towards June. And then we're hearing about an August state of play. Man, it's time for you guys to literally lower your expectations a little bit. I don't want people to get overly excited about this because, like I said, until we get official confirmation, this is just smoke with no fire. Now, we're going to move along here, guys, to something a bit more interesting, and this has to do with the DualSense Haptics. Okay, so the DualSense Haptics, and I told you guys that Sony seems to be one of the first companies, and I was already saying this for a very long time, that they're going to be one of the first ones to really change the wheel, to reinvent the wheel on how we play games with a traditional controller. Now, it states that DualSense Haptics to let you feel rain, weather in game, says developer. This is insane. You will be able to feel rain. This, and people was making fun of the DualSense, saying that it looks like a Dove bar soap, saying that it looks ugly, saying that it copied the Xbox One controller, saying that the Series X controller looked just alike. I mean, it's all type of crazy stuff. But Sony, once again, is leading in innovation when it comes to this. You can feel rain. That's crazy, and hence why it's called DualSense, right? That's why it's called DualSense, because it's gonna use one of your main senses, which is feeling. So you can feel. You're gonna feel rain. Oh my God, this is crazy. Are you guys listening to this right now? This is mind-blowing news and information here, and I'm gonna go ahead and dive off into this because I think a lot of you guys can definitely appreciate this a whole lot more. And this is why I say Sony is trying to really push the envelope here. Feeling rain with the controller, man, this is wow, man. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Now I'm gonna go ahead here and get to the part where they're actually talking about. Now listen to this. It says, dancing around some non-disclosure agreement, BitHell says, all I'm saying, Austin, is you are going to love what they're doing with the controller on PS5, the DualSense stuff. BitHell goes on to say that he's seen some demos relating to the haptic feedback, specifically relating to raindrops that imply that the controller will allow you to feel when it's raining in the game, or perhaps other environmental effects. That is insane. Wow. I mean, bro, like, this is crazy. Like, just to even think about that, like, my heart is beating right now. This is the DualSense is pushing the envelope like that. You'll be able to feel rain. Oh boy, let's get back in the huddle here. It says, while this doesn't reveal a ton of new information beyond what we know about DualSense controller, before it does confirm that even a smaller developer have seen and used the controller, and that they have been given at least tech demos of what implication of the haptic technology could look like. Man, this is crazy, guys. So you will be able to feel rain. You'll be able to, I don't know, you might obviously gonna feel thunder. Like, you're gonna obviously feel the weather dynamics in the controller. So that's definitely going to push the envelope of adding more immersion, more uniqueness to our gameplay experience. Sony is the industry leader when it comes to lifetime console sales, when it comes to first party software sales, and also Nintendo as well. Let's not forget about Nintendo. So Sony once again is pushing the envelope right now with a traditional gaming controller. And while people sit here and make fun of the DualSense, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this controller is going to change the way how we play video games with a traditional gaming controller. So you guys need to get hyped, because this is coming from a credible source. This is coming from a developer that actually had hands-on with the controller. This is not he say, she say, all this type of nonsense. This is actually real information here. Now, I told you guys we're having a jam-packed show. We're going to move along here to something a bit more interesting, and I think a lot of Xbox fans, if you're watching around the world, enjoy. Now, there is a Halo Infinite leak, okay? Now, when it comes to the open world, the campaign length, and more. Now, we know that the event that Microsoft is supposedly planning is going to be in July, and they're going to reveal all the first party stuff. And apparently Halo Infinite is supposed to have a heavy presence there, because that's one of their main titles. It's just like Nintendo with Pokemon and Mario and Zelda and all of that stuff, right? The main cash cows for the company. And so Microsoft's main cash cow is really not Gears, it's Halo. And so this is one of their biggest juggernaut titles. So they have to have this thing ready, cranked out, and really showing what the Series X can do. This is what people are more excited for when it comes to the Xbox Series X. Now, as we move along here, apparently there's going to be 20 missions in the game, 35 side quests in the game. And they're going to be, they talked about the mechanics like stealth. There's going to be some like light stealth in the game, so you'll be able to like sneak around. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's definitely a lot of things. There's going to be some different modes that are actually in development that's going to add a better experience when it comes to the multiplayer for the game, like Halo 4 or what have you. It's going to feel like that. It's going to be a lot of crazy things that we're going to be getting in July. And so this is insane. This is insane. And I told you guys to tune in today because it's definitely a lot of information to go around. So take this rumor though with a grain of salt, because yeah, they're saying 20 missions, 20 main missions, 35 side quests, and a new Spartan Ops spec mode and everything like that will come post launch. So there you guys go. That is more information on the Halo Infinite side of things. We know that Halo Infinite is going to have a huge presence come July. Now, we're going to move along here to something a bit much more interesting. And I think Sony has shown us when it comes to single player games that single player games are very, very important, right? And I think for a lot of people like myself, I really am a story person. I like to get involved with the character, get involved with the script, get involved with the story, and just sink myself, soak up everything like a sponge and become the character and feel what the character is actually feeling here. And so, with all that being said, single player games are still important to Warner Brothers. And so this is good because we can expect some titles from Warner Brothers. I think they might have a digital event coming up. I know a lot of people really want to see what's up with Batman, and there's a lot of titles apparently that's in the works from Warner Brothers. And so we can basically get excited for what is going to be happening from Warner Brothers when it comes to single player stuff, because they're saying single player games are important. I mean, come on now, let's show some games here, single player games right here. I mean, Death Stranding, we got Spider-Man, I mean, it's a lot of God of War. We see the power of what single player games can give us, and as far as sales and actually changing up the industry. Now we're going to move along here to something a bit more interesting, and I think a lot of people would definitely appreciate this. What's up, Robert? Welcome to the show. Make sure you thumbs up that like button. It definitely does help out our show. Now, this is from an analyst, so don't take this as 100% confirmation, because nobody knows until the PS5 actually gets revealed. Now, so apparently the PS5 will sell 6 million units by March 2021. Okay, 6 million units. That's a lot. And will sell a total of 21 million units a year after that. So a year after that is March 2022. And I think the PS5 is going to sell extremely well. If Sony stays true to Sony and they follow the footprints of what they did with PS4 and PS2, I think if they fuse those two together, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with next generation and give us solid first party titles like they've been doing, groundbreaking masterpieces. Yeah, the PS5 is definitely going to be on its way. Yeah, it's definitely going to push ahead of Microsoft if Microsoft doesn't show us anything groundbreaking at their July event. Now, we do have a super chat here. Thank you so much, Vedger, for the 119 Sweden dollars. He states June is 3 months away, and no, June is literally less than a month away. June is like week after next. But anyway, maybe I'm misreading this and too far away from a logical August PS5 reveal, whereas September PS5 release is a month apart, gives a quarter of holiday market left of the year and first quarter of 2021. Okay, I'm not understanding that whole June is 3 months away situation, but thank you so much for that 119 Sweden dollars. Now, we're going to move along because I know that June is week after next, right? So June is right around the corner, like 2 weeks away. Now, we're going to move along here. So basically, like we said before, right? 6 million units by March of next year, and then 21 million units by a year after that, which is March 2022. Okay, and this is actually coming from Hideki of a Osaka firm. All right, so this is a Ace Research Institute when it comes to the PS5 sales prediction. This is coming from an analyst, and so yeah, this is definitely interesting. Oh, it's a different time frame in March. I mean, in Sweden, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. All right, so we're gonna move along here, guys, because we do have a lot more things to talk about. Thank you guys so much for the support. We are sitting at 323. Make sure you guys hit up that like button. Let's see if we can break about 200 likes. Thank y'all so much. Now, we're gonna move along here. So Sony's Days of Play 2020 event looks set to kick off soon, according to a promotional leak image. So yeah, Sony's Days of Play, yeah, this is very interesting, guys, and I think a lot of people can definitely appreciate this. So yeah, we can expect definitely apparently May 25th, they're saying, and this is going to be some heavy sales. Like, they're going to have some promotional sales for like PlayStation Plus. They're going to have a bunch of PS4 games on sale, like God of War, Spider-Man, MLB The Show. Apparently they're going to be doing some DualShock 4 price cut. There's a lot of different things here that is definitely going to take place apparently on May 25th. So yeah, Days of Play is when Sony normally digs in and give us a lot of sales details on a lot of different things, right? So yeah, especially with PS5 rolling out real soon, yeah, you can expect a price cut for the PS4, like not just the console, but you know, accessories and what have you. So stay tuned. Hopefully mark your calendars for May 25th for Sony's Days of Play 2020. Let's see if that rumor is true. Only time will tell. Let's move along here to something a bit more interesting. Now, we're going to talk about this, and I don't want you guys to get excited about this, but yeah, this is coming from someone with little to no track record. So I don't know if this person is actually telling the truth here or not, but hey, take this with a heavy truckload of salt. Okay, so apparently this has to do with the PlayStation 5 pre-order details. Okay, now listen to this. The person goes by the name of PS Irbis, if I'm saying his name correctly, on social media, and he or she has been posting supposed PS5 details since late 2019. Back then, the supposed insider offered the same release date for the gaming rig and said console would cost $500. Now, quote, $50, I guess a 50-pound deposit in store at Game. I'm guessing the store that's in Europe that's called Game. Now, no deposit required. Online if you pay with a debit card or credit card. Now, listen to this. Payment will only be taken up to 7 days before November 20th. So I'm guessing November 20th is supposedly, see them air quotes, supposedly, November 20th was when the PS5 is supposed to be launching. Now, we know Sony came out and said, cowboy, not October, because they put out a recent job listing that was indicating at a October release for PS5, and I was like, okay, maybe Sony trying to get us the PS5 real early and everything like that, but nope. So this guy is saying that Game is stating that the PS5 is going to be dropping November 20th, 2020. So we'll see if that actually happens here. Now, we're going to move along here to something a bit much more interesting. And I think a lot of people want to get excited when it comes to the PlayStation 5 and the games that we're going to be getting, the mind-blowing experiences that we're going to be getting. Now, listen to this. It says 2K Games announced they were developing Bioshock 4 back in September. Do you think we could see footage on PS5 reveal event? Now, back in September, I think that's a really early to say, but I mean, it is possible that we could be getting something. So yeah, Bioshock 4, guys, announced through 2K Games' new studio, but it won't arrive for several years. So several years. I mean, it could be 5, it could be 6, 7 years from now. A new Bioshock game would be huge. I'm a huge Bioshock fan, and I literally played all the Bioshock games. I think the last one I played was Infinite, and so this is huge, man. I mean, if Sony reveals Bioshock 4, at least give us a teaser. I know it's obviously not ready because it was in development last September, so that's a bit too early to really kind of get anything, but I'm pretty sure they can actually doctor up a CGI trailer or something and say, hey, look, Bioshock 4 is a thing, and we can get Bioshock 4, and then we can actually move along, which is hype for a lot of PlayStation fans. And granted, I don't think this is going to be exclusive. I think this is going to probably be on Series X as well as the PlayStation 5. So I would say probably another 3, maybe 4 years or so before this actually comes out. Now, we're gonna move along, guys, to something a bit much more interesting, and this is definitely on the PlayStation 4 side of things, and I think a lot of you guys can definitely appreciate this. Okay, now here we go, because I told you guys to buckle up, and I think you guys did. All right, now this has to do with Ghost of Tsushima. Now, Ghost of Tsushima will take up at least, wait for it, you got it right, 50 gigabyte of space on your PS4. Now, I was expecting this game to be a bit much more bigger than that, considering the open world aspect of it and everything that's been going along. But Ghost of Tsushima will be taking up 50 gigabyte. That's right, a measly 50 gigabyte, considering most of these games that we've been getting as of late is 100 gigs and things like that. But I'm okay with 50 gigs. I do have a 2 terabyte hard drive inside of my PlayStation 4 Pro, which is a limited edition PS4 Pro. So I have no problem downloading all the files needed to play Ghost of Tsushima. Beautiful game, by the way. PlayStation 4's last hurrah is going out with a bang. And man, if Microsoft could just have that same type of flavor going on, like they should have had I think Gears 5 was their last hurrah, but I think they should still have another game that really pushes the Xbox One X to its limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should really see something, but they didn't do that, and they rushed off into Series X. So there you guys go on that, and I think a lot of people can definitely appreciate this information. Now, we're gonna move along here, guys, and yeah, get excited, because I say to get excited. All right, smash up that like button. Let's break 200 likes. Let's get it, gang. Now, Santa Monica Studio is hiring. That God of War 5 is looking good, boy. T Sheepo, thank you so much for subscribing. Turn on that notification bell on all so you never miss out on the daily news content, live streams for video games, and a host of lot more things, giveaways, and everything. So, you see the smile on my face? All right, so yeah, we don't know if this has anything to do with God of War, but I'm pretty sure. So they're hiring for a community manager. They're hiring for lead gameplay programmer. They're hiring for a senior rendering programmer. They're also hiring for a lead design tools programmer. So that's a lot of jobs. That's a lot of jobs to put out there. So yeah. The fire is blazing at Sony Santa Monica. I don't think we're gonna get God of War for the PS5 reveal. Like, I don't think we're gonna get anything. I think it's a bit too soon, because that game is requiring a lot of voice work. That game is requiring a lot of mocap, and you can't really do mocap like you really want to because of the global pandemic. And so I don't think God of War for the PS5 is going to get revealed at the PS5 event. I think Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is probably in development way before this thing even started in the first place. So yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, Spider-Man 2, I think those two titles will probably be shown at the PS5 reveal event. Spider-Man 2, because Spider-Man 2 is supposed to be coming out end of next year. Apparently, this got leaked out from somebody on IGN, on an IGN podcast, and yeah, he said that Spider-Man 2 is supposed to be coming out end of next year. And so yeah, Spider-Man 2 most definitely, and like I said, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, and then whatever else Guerrilla is supposedly working on, and some other first party titles as well. So God of War, yeah, I think they're still working on a gameplay, rendering, and design, and they need a community manager there at Sony Santa Monica Studio. So yeah, we're not going to get any God of War stuff anytime soon, but we know it's definitely coming. Now, we're going to move along, guys. I told you guys that this day is a very heavy day with the news, and I told you guys I always try to find a way to deliver on that front. Now, let's move along here. And this gets a little bit much more interesting. So Gamescom 2020 will now take place from August 27th to the 30th. So end of August there, we could be getting, Gamescom 2020. I think a lot of people will definitely appreciate that. As we know right now, because of the global pandemic, it's throwing a wrench in everybody's plan on the development side, on, just these showcases, because Gamescom, just like E3, you have a bunch of people walking around talking to devs and a lot of things like that. None of that stuff can really go along. So yeah, so Gamescom 2020 is definitely going to be rolling out here, and I think a lot of people can definitely appreciate that. So now we're gonna move along, guys, and here is something that I will say. When it comes to everything that's been talked about today, I think a lot of people are excited about the PS5 reveal event, and I think you guys understand that Sony is going to bring that hammer. I think they're going to bring that sledgehammer, and they're going to just drop it on the ground. I hope Microsoft moves out the way, because bruh, this is going to be a huge thing. And I think a lot of people can definitely appreciate this. Now, listen to this. Wow. A revolutionary new form factor of PC gaming, Intel's new Ghost Cannon NUC offers excellent performance in a case that's significantly smaller than the Xbox Series X. And much better than a PS5. Get out of here. What? Here we go again with this. So apparently there is a high-end upgraded PC that is called the Ghost Cannon NUC, ultra small high-end PC, right? I don't know if you guys have seen anything like this before, but yeah, don't worry, I'll have links to all of that there. And of course, they're throwing shots at the PlayStation 5 and saying this and saying that. Oh, it's better than the PS5. It has a smaller form factor. This is a high-end PC here. Oh Lord, have mercy. This is crazy. This is nuts right now. Now, we do have some information here on the Nintendo side of things. Once again, this is a rumor, so don't get ahead of yourselves here. Apparently, Nintendo not planning any sort of Nintendo Direct for the time being. Well, I guess that's a toilet flush. Yeah, which is understandable because of the global pandemic. So I understand why that's happening. But for a lot of people, yeah, that's kind of disappointing, right? They were hoping for a Nintendo Direct to happen, but hey, it didn't happen. So we just got to get over ourselves here. But yeah, no Nintendo Direct, guys. And let me add that to what we're doing here. No Nintendo Direct plan at all for the time being. So I think what Nintendo is going to be doing is basically stealth drop a lot of their stuff, right? They're gonna just stealth drop, just like they stealth drop Paper Mario. They're probably gonna do the same thing for the rest of the time being, until we get a Nintendo Direct. And you know, Nintendo, look, I understand what's going on. You know, it's okay. I'm not gonna sit here and bend up out of shape out of it. I know a lot of Nintendo fans like myself really wanted a Nintendo Direct, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers, especially with what's going on right now. We just have to be understanding. All right, so I think for the most part, I think, okay, this game wasn't really necessarily the best game that came out this gen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I didn't like it. So apparently BioWare Austin has a small team working on Anthem 2.0. So Anthem 2 is apparently in development right now. A small team is working on Anthem 2.0. Are you guys excited about Anthem 2.0? Let me know, because yeah, the last Anthem, a lot of problems on PS4, a lot of performance issues. Yeah, I mean, I know they patched it up over time and things like that, but yeah, that game was a disaster. I just didn't like the way how the story was. I mean, it was kind of all over the place. But yeah, small team apparently is working on that particular title, and it's Anthem 2.0. So I don't know if that's going to be for PS4 or if it's going to be for Xbox One. I mean, we don't know, but we'll see. We'll definitely see here what goes along. Now, PS5 says SSD upside down. Don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about right now. I don't know. Maybe that's some type of troll. But hey, we're just going over some of the miscellaneous stuff. And I think that's it. Now let's get to the Q&A. Q&A time. If you guys have any questions, hopefully you guys enjoyed the main portion, the main event of the show. Now it's Q&A time. Now it's time for me to be laser focused on the chat to see what some of you guys are saying. Tag me at Marlongamingnation, and we're gonna rock out for the next hour or so answering questions. All right, so Team MOU, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the show. How they make an Anthem 2 when they didn't finish one? Anthem 2.0, I guess it's not a full sequel. I don't know. But look at Jason Schreier's tweet about Xbox Series X canceled. He's trolling. Can't be real. Loon says, I think the Iron Man game should look like Anthem. Okay. Sony will bring a huge wrecking ball. Of course, you know they will. Marlon, when will you play Last of Us? I already played it. Check it out on the channel. Hey, do you think that DLC 7 is Rayman? Maybe. PS5 reveal on June 4th. Apparently that's moving around, so it might not be. Hey bro, are you going to watch the Mafia tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. The PS5 reveal, is there any time on that Mafia reveal thing? Is it gonna be an event, or is it just gonna be a trailer? I don't know. Maybe they're just gonna drop news here and there. It says Saints Row the 3rd PS4 digital retail out 2020. I mean May 22nd. Okay, thank you for that news. The haptics, you're gonna feel rain. Hulk for Smash DLC. Interesting. Let's see here. Do you buy Last of Us 2? Yeah, of course I'm gonna get the game, man. You already know what time it is. You already know. Is any current PC more powerful than PS5? No. PS5 tech ahead of anything you can buy on PC. Yep. There you go. Sup, Marlon, did you get on the DM on Twitter? Yes, already covered everything already, man. My tabs are full right now. If they someday make a PS5 Pro, how powerful do you think it will be? Probably about 12 or 13 T-flops. Bigger storage, obviously, faster memory, stuff like that. Will you review the PS5? Yes. That's understandable, East. That's understandable. Loon says, Marlon, will you be getting the Avengers game? Yes. We'll be getting it. We'll be streaming it. We'll be playing with the sponsors as well. Yes. Did you cover Last of Us 2 DM news? Last of Us 2. Hey, look, man, I ain't got time to be dealing with no spoilers now. So if that's what it is, I'm not even going to talk about it. Last of Us. Ooh, I don't see anything about Last of Us. I mean, the only thing I see here is Jeff Grubb talking about a lot of stuff that's supposedly planned. June 6th, early June for PlayStation event, Indie Showcase, PC Showcase, Game Radar's Future Games Show, which is on June 6th. June 7th is Guerrilla Collective Day 2 and 3. June 9th, Steam. Okay, so he's just going over the list of things. June 11th is Cyberpunk. June 11th is EA Play. June 11th is Warframe. July 12th is Ubisoft. Yeah, I don't see anything about that. I'm hearing, I'm hoping to hear something about Heavenly Sword 2. Yeah, I think that Microsoft picked up that team, so I don't think we're going to be getting no Heavenly Sword 2 from Sony, at least from Sony's side of things. Casey, thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you hit that notification bell on all so you never miss out on what we got going on here. Really do appreciate the support. Now, this is Marlon. What character do you most likely want in Smash? I don't know, man. At this point, I don't even really know anymore. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I would say Crash. Did you talk about the DualSense Haptics? Yes. You're gonna feel the rain. Some of y'all either not listening or y'all coming in late. Marlon, what camera are you using? I'm using the Logitech Brio 4K. What me costume do you think will come out with? I don't know. I don't really know, man. It's kind of up in the air. Nintendo is very tricky with things. Hey Marlon, have you heard of Chivalry 2? No. What is that? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. Look up and you will find PS2. Look down and you'll find Stadia. Okay. Inspector Gadget is ARM DLC for Smash. Okay. I'm hyped for me costumes. Okay, love that camera. Thank you so much. The Logitech cam looks good, man. Phil and Aaron need to get them. Yeah, I work hard for this, so the wifey actually supplied that for me and stuff. So I thought Sony owned the Heavenly Sword IP. Nah, not anymore from what I heard. Could be wrong, but not anymore. Marlon, did you see the Samurai Jack? Yeah, Ben saw that. That looks incredible. Let's see here, bro. Arnold is coming to Predator game. You talking about Terminator, Arnold? What time are you getting? I don't know yet, CeeLo. We'll see. Because I do have a lot of things to do. So yeah, we'll see. If you're gonna be on, just message me out on Twitter and stuff, and then we'll see what happened, because I was on yesterday all day and nobody wanted to play, man. Gorilla has another game coming out before Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Yep, I heard about that. You get in the Xbox as well? Yes, but I want to see games. And then, a lot of people have been asking me that, but I want to see games, and then we'll go from there. Did you play Escapist 2? No. It says I didn't get notification that you was on. Yeah, man, I was on, man. I was on PlayStation. If you look at my account, you'll see that I was on all day. We were playing Warzone with some other people. Yeah. Marlon, PS5, the events confirmed for June 4th. State of play is August. No, nothing is confirmed for June 4th. Jeff Grubb kind of said that Sony apparently is moving away from that date. But yeah, there's a state of play that's supposedly planned for August. Yes. Hey, bro, the Mafia starts at 9 a.m. Is it an event? I don't know. It might just be a trailer they're dropping. Here's a good question. Why are the iconic and legendary characters are getting ignored? Money reasons. Maybe, you know, their choice. Whoa, we got some information here. Wait, hold up. Exclusive world premiere. Oh, wait, hold up. We got some PS5 news, boys. Exclusive world premiere. All right, let me message back. We're getting some information here that I can share. I told you guys to hold tight. Hold tight. DNA, just subscribe. Make sure you turn on that notification bell on all so you never miss out on what we got going on here. Exclusive world premiere. Let's go.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Waiting for confirmation. Waiting for confirmation on this. If I get a text back, hold on, guys. Whoa. Yo, for people who haven't watched this show with me and hip hop, then you guys will know what I'm talking about here, right? You guys know that hip hop promised that he was gonna do something huge this week, and it has something to do with PS5. And so, yeah, this has to do with some type of developer. I can't really say much on it until I'm allowed to, but I'm waiting for confirmation on this. I'm waiting for confirmation. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm waiting for confirmation on this because I just don't want to put information out there unless I'm told to. Just give me a second, guys. We got greatness awaits. I'll be right back. Don't you move. Get hype. All right, guys. So yeah, I can confirm this. I can confirm this, and I do have the green light to give you guys the information here. And a lot of news publications are going to be picking this up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, he said that is going to start writing up articles on this. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys hear this part, right? So yeah, it's definitely going down. This is why you guys watch the show. And supposedly something is really big that is coming in from hip hop. He's getting ready to do something later on this week. He's gonna have a website. Oh, put the jacket on. Oh, that's right. Put the jacket on. There you go, Gabriel. There you go. Let's go, champ. Let's go. Exclusive world premiere. Yeah, yes. Put the hype jacket on, baby. All right, let me. Gotta get hype. Gotta get hype, baby. Gotta put the hype jacket on. Thank you so much, Gabriel, for that $2. Let's go. Anytime we put on this jacket, you know it's hype. You know it's hype. All right. So yeah, let me find the audio for you guys, and I'm confirmed on this one. This is confirmed information on this one. All right. So let me find it real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. Matter of fact, let's do this.
What's really annoying?
All right, hold on, guys, hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Twisted Metal. So someday someone's going to write a book or a website of just here's all the examples of developers sneaking in shit into the games where they're doing little nods to their kids and wives and families. It's, you know, it's a cool thing.
It's crazy. So now this question is more about your expertise in terms of the type of talent that you've been around and people that you've learned from and got your game design level ideas from and things of that nature, right? Just inspirations. What a lot of people is talking about right now, just culturally, is, you know, the PS5 and the Series X, and we finally saw that first gameplay controlled and stuff like that. Before that, there was a trailer, and Ninja Theory, they're incredible game developers. I love what they did with Hellblade because they literally, David, they had a cardboard box, right, that they utilized to try to do the facial capture, and it came out amazing. But it's just amazing what they had to work with, you know, to get this stuff done. So they came out with a trailer at the Game Awards last year, showing off in-engine trailer of Hellblade 2.
I loved it. Looks great.
So what I wanted to ask you, based on your experience of being in the industry and stuff like that, do you think that, especially based on what you saw today and just the technology out there, do you think Ninja Theory can actually achieve that level of quality and fidelity in terms of gameplay? Like, we would play something that looked like that character.
Well, I mean, can they? Yes, but it depends on what the game is, because the scene I think you're talking about from that trailer is a shot looking at the woman head on and her teeth. I mean,
all of that. Yeah.
She looked like at first I was like, is that an actress? Is that a real person, or is that fucking video? And someone's like, no, dude, that's the game, you know? I think it depends on what else is happening all around it. If you think you're going to get a character that looks that real and she's going to be fighting 6 other characters in an environment that looks as good as what you saw today on Unreal 5, and you're going to be running at 60 frames a second, the answer is, of course, no. But that's, you know, that's
Okay. So you guys, some of y'all still confused. He's talking about the PS5. He's talking about the trailer that we saw and everything. Like, he's talking about how the games are going to be playing, you know, on PS5 and Series X. So you guys don't be lost, because I see some of y'all having question marks. Just pay attention, listen to the joint. All right.
It's a trade-off. Like, I've seen people online this week going like, you know, what the fuck? How come it's not every game is 60 frames per second now? We're 2020. This is ridiculous. It will never change. It is always, you know, what is it? You rob Peter to pay Paul. It's like, you can get 60 frames if you want to run a game from PS4 era, but if you want to run a game from PS5 era now and you want all the graphics and animation and great visuals and all that stuff, you're hitting the processor with all that shit. So, you know, you're always going to be struggling from 30 to 60, maybe depending on if you're VR, obviously more, because the art team and the development team wants the graphics to look great. The programmers want to be running at 60. The fans say they want to be at 60, but if you actually ask the fans, would you rather have better graphics at 30 or good but not?
And this is why, it makes sense. This is why I was telling you guys that a lot of people are going to be disappointed next generation when a lot of things are going to be running at 30. Do you want beautiful graphics at 30 FPS, or do you want higher frame rate and lower resolution? Like, it just all comes down to the developer. And that's why that whole Hellblade 2 trailer situation, he was asking him, does he think that games are going to look like that and play like that Hellblade 2 in-game engine trailer? That's the thing. And that's why he was like, well, no, and yada, yada, yada. Makes a lot of sense, right? So let's listen to David Jaffe. You know, he's the original creative God of War. So this is definitely a very important thing. And this is why I said that it's up to the developer to give us, the player, the options to choose from 30 to 60, you know, 120, whatever have you. You know, that's just really what it boils down to. But we're going to dig a little bit much more deeper here, because this just dropped in. I just wanted to make sure that I get information from hip hop and everything like that. Now, let's move along.
Has good graphics at 60. I think most of them would take 30 and better graphics.
I'll take 30. Let me tell you, Spider-Man, that joint is 30.
Yeah.
Sold over 10 million copies.
Yeah.
New God of War that came out with Corey Barlog doing that.
Yeah.
That's 30. And you can set it where you can favor resolution or you can favor performance. I always favor resolution. I'm big on graphics. I'm a huge graphics person. Like, matter of fact, just to let you know, I always tell you this. I always try to do my best to give you your flowers while you're alive. You know what I'm saying? While you're still here, David. And I just want to throw in something else before I hit you with the last question, man. And this is just more of a statement. But God of War, the first time I ever seen God of War. I'm not sure if I ever told you this story, but I was at Virgin Megastore, right? Where in New York. This is where you still went to buy CDs, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that is up. So I'm at the Virgin Megastore, Times Square, New York, and there was a kiosk, right? I'm walking past, I forgot who I was with, whatever, and all I see is this serpent at the top. And somebody pulls the serpent down, and it goes through the spike, and all you see is Kratos like, "Rah!" I lost it. So I lost it. I was like, yo, what is this? I was yelling, all right, in the store. I didn't care. And I went to play it, and I played it over and over and over again. I didn't want to go home. I played it. And I read about it more and everything. I fell in love. It was crazy. I learned about the story, fell in love, everything. So I just wanted to tell you, man, and everybody that's watching this, you know, a lot of time, you know, you got heroes like in your life that you may not ever get a chance to meet, ever get a chance to talk to, but you always admire. David, you one of my heroes, man. I mean that, man. You one of my heroes, man.
You know, again, as you know, and I know you know, a lot of us made that game, a lot of us made that demo. You know, I get more FaceTime than they do, but certainly on behalf of all of us, I will say that's wonderful to hear. The weird part about it is the more you do it, and the more successes and failures that you've had, and I've had both, the more you start to realize that the same love and passion that you put into the hits is the same love and passion that you put into the things that don't hit, that fail.
Yeah.
And so when you when you hear those wonderful stories like your Virgin Megastore story, obviously it's nice to hear you say thank you, but in your mind what you're really thinking is I'm just showing up, the team's just showing up, and we're doing stuff that we think is really fucking cool. And then you send it out into the world. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't play test it and focus test it. You don't release it totally blind. But you put stuff out into the world that you just hope other people are going to vibe with. And it's not calculated. I wanted that demo to be awesome. And the team wanted that demo to be awesome. But there was no way for us to know that it would hit people like it did, that it would hit you like it did. So I will say, you know, that's wonderful, you're welcome, etc., which of course those are nice things to hear. But from your point of view, probably like somebody who watches you, if there's a kid that watches you and says, I want to do what hip hop does, I'm sure there are days where you think about that. But you're just getting up and doing the shit that you like, that makes you happy.
That's so funny you say that.
And how the universe takes it and disseminates it out into the world and how people pick up on that, it's really nothing to do with you. You're just doing shit that makes you happy.
Yeah, like, yo, it's so funny that you said that, because I've had somebody come up to me at E3 and they told me that, yo, the reason why I'm here is because of you. Like the reason why they do what they do is because they watch me. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm just, really? But you just don't understand the effect you have on people until you meet someone and they really like wow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know that's what you've done for me. That's what you've been to me. And it's an honor to not just be a fan. It's an honor to call you a friend. And I will always support you, bro. Whatever it is, I don't care. I got you, son. I got you. And with the relationships and things that I got going on right now, if you need help with something, you tell me. And I got you, bro.
I appreciate that.
David Jaffe. Oh my God.
I believe you. I absolutely believe you.
So for the last question, I'm gonna wrap it up like this, man. For the last question, bro. When it comes to you know, working on, I'm not sure if you have a PlayStation 5 dev kit or a Series X dev kit.
Ooh, of course he's not gonna. Hey, of course he's not gonna say he got a PS5 dev kit or he has a Series X dev kit. You know why? Because that stuff is on the NDA. So I'm pretty sure he's not gonna come out and say, "Oh, well, guess what? I got a dev kit, you know, and this and that." Of course he's not gonna say that. I'm pretty sure David Jaffe, I mean, he made Twisted Metal, he made the original God of War, he worked on a lot of other titles and everything. So yeah, of course he's not gonna say, "Oh, I have a dev kit." Or I have the Series X dev kit. But I wanted to play this for you guys so you guys can understand what's going on, the difference between 30 and 60 moving off into next generation. And he was asking about Hellblade 2 graphics. You know what I'm saying? Real or fake. Basically saying like, hey, are we going to get games looking like Hellblade 2? The trailer. Like, are we going to get games like that running at 60 FPS gameplay wise? Because that was a in-game like engine cutscene, basically trailer. All right, so yeah, a lot of that stuff David Jaffe said, yeah, you're not gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get games looking like that on that caliber at no 60 FPS. You know, like, it all depends on what the developer decide to do, and a lot of the stuff that we might get, guys, is 4K 30. I mean, we'll see, you know, as time progresses, but it seems like that's possible, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up here.
You don't. Okay. So here's what I will tell you. Based on the technology that you are aware of, I know Mark certainly had that deep dive with the SSDs. Everybody's talking about the SSD, how impactful that's going to be, all this other stuff. What is the technology that you are most excited for, that you feel is going to help you achieve what you want to achieve with the experience that you're working on right now for the game you got coming up?
Whoa.
Nothing.
Wow.
Which is not well.
Whoa.
Which is not which should give you how do I put this? So it's kind of like the equivalent of saying you can make a movie like The Avengers and you can benefit greatly from that year's brand new technology and effects and movie making and things like that. Right. Or you can make a movie like, not that it, not, I'm trying to think of like like, you know, the movie Marriage Story that came out on Netflix with Scarlett Johansson and what's his face?
Oh, not
Adam Driver.
so funny,
yeah.
Thank you for showing me a lot of love on that interview. When I interviewed Scarlett Johansson. And stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you showed me a lot of love on that. Thanks. But I never seen the movie. But
okay, so
yeah.
but the point is, what I want to make now, I would love for the graphics to be great, because it means that the better your graphics are, the more people will pay attention. If I can find funding from somebody who wants to spend the money to make some great graphics for it, that's awesome. But for me, you know, I could do what I want to do in Roblox Studio. Right? I could do I could do what I want to do 5 years ago. It's about the design, it's about the storytelling, it's about the interactive experience. It's got very little to do with the technical abilities of the box, and that's just the kind of stuff. It's what I want to make these days. So if you look at something like
what about Telltale's? Are you talking about like Telltale's The Walking Dead and stuff like that? Is it around like, because those had great experiences too.
It's closer to something like Firewatch, or it's closer to something like What Remains of Edith Finch. It's kind of a walking simulator, but it's much more.
Whoa! So his next game is gonna be like Death Stranding? Wait, where's my Death Stranding? He's saying David Jaffe saying his next game is gonna be like Death Stranding, like a Walking Dead simulator. Like, whoa! I'm pretty sure that's gonna be on PS5. Wow.
Commercial and Edith Finch is one of my top 5 games of all time. Love that game.
Oh boy.
I see where you at now. I see where you at.
Yeah. I want to do. To me, when I played Edith Finch, I played it in one setting. It took me about 2.5, 3 hours. I was so happy, so satisfied to play that game. I didn't get stuck. I didn't have any puzzles. I didn't have any fighting. I just went on this really cool adventure, this really cool journey, and it made me very happy. And that's the kind of stuff I'm interested in. So, hey, if Sony comes along and says, Jaffe, we like what you're doing, we want to fund it, but obviously you're going to be on PS5, and so we're going to want it to look fucking amazing. I'm like, awesome. I ain't gonna fucking
This is lit. This is lit. This is lit.
I need that for the game to be.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Gotcha.
Wow.
You know what I love, David, and I'll let you go with this. As great as you are, I love the growth. Just even in your conversation, the way you talk about the games and everything like that, just your sheer growth gets me excited for the game. I don't know what it is, what you're doing, but hearing you speak on it got me excited. You know?
Wow.
Then hopefully I'll have the same magic on the people I pitch that want to pay to fund it that I'm having on you right now. That'd be great. It's a good omen.
Yeah, man, I got you, bro. So look, man, is there anything you want to say? I know you got your Jaffe stream. Is there anything you want to promote or let people know about?
No, just follow me on Twitter if you're interested. At David Scott Jaffe. Everything flows through there. If I stream on and off.
Man.
Streaming. But just
David Jaffe, yo. Oh my God.
Comes out.
Got you, man. So look, man, you already know what it is. It's the one and only hip hop gamer.
Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Shout outs to hip hop for that information on the whole Hellblade 2 situation. Make sure you guys go check out hip hop. I'm going to be putting his channel in the chat here. He's definitely going to be back on the show this week. So shout outs to hip hop, shout outs to David Jaffe and everything like that. David Jaffe is really mad cool. Met David Jaffe before, really, really cool guy. Come on, man. I don't even need to say how legendary David Jaffe is. You know, Twisted Metal, original God of War. Those two genre of games for me from David Jaffe is amazing. So make sure you guys go subscribe to hip hop, man. Go check him out and everything. That's the homie right there. He will be on the show this week. We might have some more information and everything like that. So that's definitely going to be lit. All right. So let's see here, guys. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. All right, still taking some more questions. If you guys have any more questions based on what was played, let me know if you guys are a little bit much more confused or anything like that. I was trying to call you on Discord, but sent you a friend request. Wait, You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, you should be able to just call, because I don't have it pulled up right now. Lord, what's going on with that? Oh Lord, have mercy. What? All right, let's see here. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Does PC have any iconic games? Does PC have any iconic games? Is it possible that the reveal of the PS5 won't be? I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible, but we'll see, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. HOUY 111. Welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that notification bell on all so you never miss out on anything that we have going on here. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hellblade 2 coming December 2020, huh? Is that official? Is that official? It says, according to IGN, Hellblade 2 will be released in December 2020 and Sims 5 is in development. Alright, so just to break it down for you guys, I'm going to show you guys something real quick, okay? Just so you guys understand what's going on. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Okay. Hold on just a second. So they were talking about Hellblade 2, all right? Now, I want to show you guys this because I know a lot of you guys are still confused. Some of y'all just like, oh, Marlon, why were you showing that? Okay, basically what he was asking David Jaffe, will Hellblade 2, like based on what we saw, would that be gameplay, right? Like at 60 FPS, 30 to 60 FPS. And everything like that. A lot of stuff that we're going to be playing on PS5 and Series X is going to be 30 FPS until the systems get into their like prime and developers start cranking out more and more options for us to play games at 60. Then that's just what it's going to be. It comes down to the developers. All right. I know some of y'all still looking lost. Now look at this. We're going to look at this. And you tell me if this is what you guys were expecting for gameplay. All right, now I want you guys to look at this real quick. Do you guys, I'm gonna ask you guys this. Ninja Theory, I'm gonna ask you guys this right now. Do you guys think this is going to be gameplay? Or do you guys expect this to be gameplay? Just be real with yourself. Based on everything you know about PS5, based on everything you know about Series X, I'm gonna ask you guys that. Let's X out Mr. Jaffe and Hip Hop just for a second. Do you guys think that this is going to be gameplay? Because that was the question that Hip Hop asked David Jaffe. Will this be gameplay for next generation at 60 or what have you? Do you guys think this right here? All right. Be honest with yourself. Do you think that's gonna be gameplay? 4K 60? All of that right there, the way how everything is moving. Be honest. You think this is going to be gameplay? Especially that part right there with her face just like going crazy. Yeah. Not going to be gameplay. Okay? I know some of you guys thinking like, yeah, that's going to be gameplay. We'll see come July or at the PS5 reveal event what we're going to be getting. But yeah, that's not going to be gameplay. Some of y'all thinking, oh, Hellblade 2, it's going to be gameplay. And it's Nope, especially right here. Look right here. Right? You see that right there? That part right there, I know for a lot of people, look at that. Look how much detail this is. I mean, detail wise, like how she looks right here. Yes, I can say that games are probably going to look like this, like her character model like this. Yeah, but like as far as from a movement standpoint, no, I don't think so. I think the way how she looks right here, yes, I think games are going to look like this. Games can potentially look like how she looks right here, but as far as like movement and everything else, no, not at no 4K 60. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So that's why I said I want us to lower our expectations until the reveal events. Lower our expectations until the reveal event, not because the PS5 or the Series X situation. We need to still wait and see, guys. We need to still wait and see. Oh, the Series X is 12T flop. Oh, the PS5 SSD. We need to see. We need to see with our own two eyes. That's why I say you guys need to lower your expectations when it comes to these next generation systems. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. Like 4K 60 and 120 frames is possible. All right. On these systems, they are possible. But at launch, the games that we probably going to be getting is probably going to be 4K 30. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that because they're like, bro, we were getting 4K 30 this gen. True. But it comes down to the developer and what they're able to do. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, don't expect Hellblade 2 type of CGI gameplay at 4K 60, 4K 120. I know how some of you guys think. Wow, Hellblade 2 not on this era, maybe 2030. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like that. The game ain't gonna play like that. Heard David Jaffe just said, nope, not gonna happen. Hey Marlon, is June 4th PS5 event delayed? Well, apparently Jeff Grubb said Sony moved it around. So Sony moved it around and everything like that. So yeah, not gonna happen. Okay. If they're gonna give us an option, it will be nice. Of course, developers are gonna give us an option, just like they did this generation, right? Just like The Last of Us, just like a lot of other games that we play on PS4 Pro. You know, you'll be able to change from 60, 1080p 60, 1080p 30, you know what I'm saying, 4K 30, just especially with the One X. You could go into a lot of games and, you know, change the resolution. You know what I'm saying? Change the frame rate. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's been going on for a while. So that's something that we can expect moving forward. Hey, Marlon, what was the confirmation message? The confirmation message is, like I said, don't expect Hellblade 2 type of CGI in-game graphics for gameplay. Don't expect don't expect 60 FPS on everything or 120 on everything. Some of the games are going to be running at 30, right? And with options for a higher, you know, frame rate or higher resolutions or whatnot. So, I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's just what it is. And that's where the pro versions are going to come in, like the Xbox Series X Pro or the PS5 Pro. Those are where those systems are going to come in, where they're just going to be natively at 60. You know what I'm saying? With options to downgrade to 30, you know, but not saying that the PS5 is not going to do 60 or the Series X is not going to do it. It just comes down to the developer. One prime thing here is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We heard that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to be running at 30 FPS on Series X. And obviously, rightfully so, it's probably going to be the same thing for PS5. That's a very case in point situation there, guys. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of games is probably going to be 4K 30, but who cares? As long as the game is running smooth and there's no hiccups, what would you rather? Better resolution or better frame rate? If you ask me, better frame rate for me, because you can have 8K resolution and the game is running at 10 frames per second. That's a horrible experience. Or you can have a game running at 4K 60, but it's dropping. Do you guys want frames to drop, or you guys want a locked in frame rate that is not going to ruin the experience for you guys. Personally, for me, I don't know about you guys, but frame rate over resolution. All right. So I just want you guys to understand that, and you guys to lower your expectations. That's why I said, people, lower your expectations. I don't want you guys to get too excited about next generation until we see July Series X event and what Sony got planned for June. Until then we need to lower our expectations. That's just all I'm saying. That's basically what that David Jaffe situation was about. It was basically about, will we see Hellblade 2 like graphics at 60 FPS with that type of caliber of visuals? No, we will not. David Jaffe's like, nope, not like that. Not like that. And a lot of the stuff is going to be running at 30. Go check out Hip Hop's channel. I put the link in there. Go check out his channel and everything like that. And you guys will see the full interview, because like I said before, lower your expectations until we see the stuff, the proof in the pudding. PS4 is still not obsolete yet, but the news that I heard even through PS5 is coming. PS5 is going to be amazing. Trust me. Frame rate over resolution at the end of the day. All right. And that's what you guys need to have in your head. You guys can have 8K. Would you guys want to rather have 8K 30 or 8K 60, but the frames are dropping? I don't know about y'all. I'd rather take 8K 30 and know that it's locked and know that it's not going to ruin the experience for me. Just saying. Quality over quantity. Basically, hail truth of the day. That's Baron stuff. Hail truth of the day. Quality over quantity. All right. So I don't want some of you guys, oh, next generation. What's up, Huffman? How you doing? You know, and I don't want you guys to sit there and get all excited and this and that. Whoa. Holy freaking cow. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Are y'all ready for this? Y'all ain't ready, man. Y'all don't get too hyped, but tactical nuke.
Tactical nuke incoming!
All right. So you guys know how we do a lot of things here. Things are a little bit off the cuff. Mafia Trilogy just got leaked on the PlayStation Store. Sorry, we're running a little bit behind. All right, so Mafia Trilogy on the PlayStation Store. This is actually Australian PlayStation Store. So if you have an Australian account, I think I have an Australian account, but we'll see. The bundle, there is a Mafia PlayStation 4 bundle, okay? Like on the actual store. Guess how much the Trilogy bundle is on PS4? It's supposed to get revealed tomorrow. Thank you so much. Love from Iran. Guess how much it is? Let's see if you guys can give me a price. This is on the Australian. So Mafia Trilogy is live on the Australian PlayStation Store right now, ahead of the reveal. So how much you guys think the Mafia Trilogy bundle will be on PS4? Not console bundle, but the game bundle. Not console bundle, but the game bundle. Wrong. $249. Nah, that's too high. Wrong. Free. Nope. Wrong. 30. Wrong. 30 pounds. Wrong. 400. Wrong. 70. Wrong. 40. Wrong. Y'all getting it wrong. Wrong. 60. 49. Ain't nobody can get it right. 180, 150, Nope. Under 100, and the winner goes to Sam. Sam got it right. Says under 100, and here's why I say it's gonna be under $100. So Mafia Trilogy right now on the Australian PlayStation Store is gonna be $99.95. So he got it right, under 100. $99.95 for Mafia Trilogy. All right, this is supposed to get revealed tomorrow, but it's live. So if you have an Australian PlayStation account, you will be able to access it and see it for yourselves. They got screenshots, they got a bunch of stuff on this. All right, so $99.95. Now, Hell Truth of the Day. I am going to go ahead and pick your brains once again on the storage. Let me see in the chat right now. How big do you guys think Mafia Trilogy is, the bundle on the PlayStation Store? Let me see them gigabytes. Let me see them gigabytes. Let me see them gigabytes. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let me see them gigabytes. Let's go. How big it is. How big it's gonna be. Let's go. Let's get it. Rand, thank you so much for subscribing. Hit that notification bell on all so you never miss out on what we got going on. Let's get it. Gang. All right. Emmanuel said 100 gigs. Not quite. Oh, there we go. And the correct answer is 98.17 gigabytes. Jeez. Almost 100 gigs. Almost 100 gigs. So let me see the hands right now. Who's going to be buying Mafia? I think this is for the Australian. For my Australian people, are you going to be spending $99.95, basically $100? And will you be able to download 98.17 gigabytes? Hail Truth of the Day. Are you guys buying Mafia? Are you guys buying it? Just want to know. Just want to know. I 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 just want to know. Nope. I'm not too expensive. Okay. 4 terabyte external and 2 terabyte internal. Okay, so you're locking and you're loading. All right, hey Marlon, what was the confirmation message? Already said it already, man. I guess you wasn't listening. Loon, what's up? He laughing. Terrence says, Marlon, is that trilogy with the updated graphics? Yes. Apparently, the original Mafia game is going to be remade, right? So it's going to be remade. It's going to look good. Way better than the original Mafia. Yeah, so you get 1 remake and 2 remastered. 2 remastered. So Mafia 2 is going to get I wish Mafia 2 was remade and then Mafia 1 was remastered, because Mafia 2, in my opinion, was the best one. Yes, 98.7 gigabytes for Mafia. Yes, Mafia Trilogy, 98.17 gigabytes. This is on the Australian PlayStation account. I love Mafia 3. Only played 1. Okay. Mafia 3 for me, it was okay. All right, so $99 Huzzy is only like $65 in USD. Okay, so hey, I'm buying it. If it's $60, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm streaming it for you guys. So let's get it. Love that game. Love Mafia. Love freaking Mafia, man. I'm saving my money for The Last of Us and Cyberpunk. I understand that. Did you see the screenshot from Corey Balrog? What was he teasing? Let's see here. Marlon, check Twitter. Jeez, I can never catch a break. Can I catch a break? No. It says something about Apex Legends. New Super's Lucky's Tale is coming to Xbox One and PS4. Stay tuned for details. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Report. Oh, there it is. Report that the report that June 4th PS5 reveal date has been delayed, and the scope of the lineup may not be quite as hefty as third parties split off. Oh God, why? Toilet, bring out the toilet, Marlon. Bring out the freaking toilet. So June 4th, write that off your calendar. Write that off your calendar, people. Don't seem like that's happening. Ah, boy. That's why I said lower your expectations. Lower your expectations. So June 4th PS5 reveal event delayed. Won't be as hefty as previously reported. So yeah, it's not gonna have a lot of stuff. Oh God. Sony might be keeping a tight lid on PS5 reveal plans, but that hasn't stopped reputable game journalists. Blah blah blah. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, so the first is a Sony event in early June. The company was originally planned this June 4th, but it's moving around it. The exact date is more we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. June 4th is delayed. We'll see. What to do, guys? What to freaking do? There you guys go, man. Delay, more delays, more delays, more delays. And this is why, guys, I tell you guys this all the time. Prepare yourselves for delays. This is all this year has been given us is nothing but delays and delays on top of delays. Like, it's all good. We'll see. Sony might just show us a big trailer showing a bunch of games. Nah, I think they're gonna give us a full reveal. It's no worries. Sony had to see what okay. As much as I want to see PS5, honestly, both Sony and Microsoft should delay the systems. This is just a bad year for bringing out new systems. Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. I mean, stuff just getting delayed left and right. It's just a very bad situation, you know, all together and everything like that. And you know what can we do, man? What can we do? Love Japan. Okay, any Crash news? No, nothing on Crash right now as we speak. Nothing on Crash. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had to get some food. I ordered some food. I had to hook up the Wi-Fi. I had to make sure that the DoorDash doesn't miss where they're supposed to be delivering from. So I had to go take care of that. And yeah, love you guys. So wanted to come back, still answer some questions and everything. Bring back chair. You guys love the chair? Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I had to get some food, man. Get some nice, I wouldn't call it Chinese, but you know, get some food, man. Some chicken, rice, vegetables, stuff like that, you know. Boy, your boy gotta eat, man. Your boy gotta eat. You dig? All right. So what did I miss? So check Twitter again. Hey, y'all crushing me with this Twitter stuff.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Y'all ain't ready for this. Oh my God. Y'all ain't ready. Yo! Are y'all ready? Y'all ain't even ready. Man! Y'all ain't even ready, bro. Y'all ain't even ready for this one. Another explosion. Let's go, champ. Ooh. Bruh. Another tactical nuke. Double tactical nuke on this one. Let's go. Woo.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Boy, y'all know how we get down out here. Y'all know. Check this out, man. This is coming from Peter Moore. Peter Moore used to work for EA. Y'all remember Peter Moore, right? Peter Moore said, now, if y'all answer this correctly, I might do a giveaway. And I think y'all gonna answer this correctly, because y'all know how your boy get down. Peter Moore said on PS5 and Xbox Series X, the first to reach 10 million sales wins. Oh my God. Now, answer, put the fanboys into the side. Be as unbiased as you possibly can be. Who do you think is going to reach 10 million in sales first? Get hype. Who do you think? That's the question. I'm exercising your fingers now. Who do you think out of PS5 and Series X will get to 10 million units first? Be honest with yourselves. If y'all answer this right, then we might just have something special. My God. This is huge. This is huge. Huge. So between PS5, question, Peter Moore said between PS5 and Series X, the first to reach 10 million sales wins. I see a lot of y'all saying PS5. I don't see one Xbox in here, bro. Like, all of you guys are saying PS5. Sony always gets sales quick. So you saying that, but I'm just saying, things can change, guys. Things can change. Microsoft can make a huge comeback. Nothing is ever set in stone. So a lot of y'all saying PS5. I hope and pray to God that it is PS5 because the tables can turn. You see what I'm saying? Sony is not perfect. We know that. Sony has made a lot of mistakes as well as Microsoft. And we haven't seen the first party games yet from either console. But man, I don't know. If Sony continues to be Sony, yeah, I agree. PS5. I raise my hand. PS5. I'm a rock with that PS5. But if Microsoft shows us something different at this July event, then I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, it's probably going to be a good race between Sony and Microsoft if Microsoft have some solid first party titles to go with the Series X at launch other than just Halo. And I think a lot of people are going to say, wait a minute, Marlon. Well, Halo alone, Halo Infinite alone is probably going to drive 10 million units for Series X. You're right. Because you guys got to remember, Halo is a big deal. I think the last Halo sold what? Like, I forgot how much. I think 500 million or more. I don't remember, but it's high. So people got to understand that Halo is a big cash cow. It's a big juggernaut title. And so Halo Infinite alone can help push 10 million Series X's. I'm just saying, if they show off this game, let's keep it real. I'm just going to say right now, let's keep it real. Halo is a big deal, bro. It's a big deal. So I don't know. I don't know. For diehard Halo fans, I don't know. And especially if they show this off the right way. They show this off the right way and basically say, okay, well, you can play Halo Infinite on any other Xbox, but on Series X, Halo Infinite is the best console to play Halo Infinite on, right? They can market it that way, which obviously they're going to market it that way because it's the more powerful, Xbox. And so if you want the better visuals, the better frame rate and all of that, the ray tracing and all of that, a lot of people are going to buy Series X's to play Halo Infinite. I'm just saying. So, yeah, it can easily get 10 million, guys. That's why I said don't write off Microsoft just yet. Don't write off Microsoft just yet because that's what I'm saying. Like, if Sony is going to be Sony, it's going to easily get to 10 million quickly. Now, there is a sales prediction from an analyst saying that by next year, like literally when the PS5 comes out, whether it's October or November, by March 2021, the PS5 is supposed to be doing, I believe they said 6 million. So it will get to 10 million. Who knows? It might sell more than that before next year, March. But the analyst was saying that it's going to sell 6 million units. Series X, nobody knows because, like I said, we don't really know much about these systems. We know a lot about the Series X, but less about the PS5. But Halo Infinite alone would drive a lot of sales, guys. I'm just saying, and whatever else they have cooking up for Series X. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said don't write Microsoft just off just yet because they can potentially make a huge comeback. They did close to 50 million this gen, which was kind of terrible compared to what Nintendo did and comparing to what Sony did with the PS4. You know what I'm saying? From 2013 until now, you mean to tell me you didn't even hit 50 million? So this might just be a different Microsoft altogether. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know if Halo will save Xbox this time. But I'm just saying, like I've been saying, they need to give us something else other than Halo. They need to give us something else other than Gears. That's one of their biggest problems at Microsoft is that they rely so much on Halo. They rely so much on Gears. They rely so much on Forza. They rely so much on Sea of Thieves and all these other games. They need groundbreaking exclusive titles that's going to drive sales. And I hope, for God's sakes, at their July event, that they learn from this huge backlash at their inside Xbox and give us something completely different. Just less talking, more gameplay. Because people, what piss off gamers a lot is when you talk too freaking much. You need to talk, obviously, to let us know about the system and everything like that. But when you talk too friggin' much, people start clicking away. Just like YouTube, when you're watching a content creator, and if that person is not entertaining enough or they're boring, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna click off. So let's hope for Microsoft's sake that their July event is not freaking boring. Because if it's boring, yeah, you might as well just write Microsoft off and be like, yeah, that's a wrap. It's already a wrap, but it's not fully a wrap yet until we see what happens in July. And this is the biggest problem right now at Microsoft is, okay, they got 15 plus new studios that's developing for Series X. Okay, that's cool. Let's see what the freaking games look like. Because I'm not fixing to sit here and spend $500 freaking dollars on a system that, bro, I need to see games that are pushing the Series X. And one of those games that I think they're going to show, I think the first thing that Microsoft is going to do at this Series X July event is Halo Infinite. They're going to start off the show. They need to at least show at least 30 to 40 minutes worth of gameplay. They at least owe us that for Halo Infinite. If Halo Infinite is going to be the new cash cow, if Halo Infinite is going to be this big juggernaut thing for Series X, because they're going to market the crap out of that for Series X, then we need to see extensive gameplay, not just single player, but multiplayer. We need to see it, because if we're not seeing it, people are going to be pissed off. All right. And whatever else you got, show us the Fable 4, show us the Joanna Dark, the Perfect Dark, if it's happening. I mean, if there's a new Killer Instinct coming, Everwild, Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure, yeah, come on. Like, we need to see some games. We need to see some exclusive games. Don't waste my time showing me third-party stuff, right? Like, supposedly they're supposed to be having something in June. I don't want to see no more third-party stuff right now. I need to see first-party games, because first-party games is going to fully utilize the system to its fullest potential, right? That's what I want to see, because this third-party showing was terrible, right? So I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, guys, but Microsoft, they got to step it up. They have to step it up. We'll see. It says, wait, Marlon, they just gonna wait for it to come to Game Pass. I think it's gonna be on Game Pass. Halo Infinite is gonna be on Game Pass at this point. I mean, come on, man. I need to see gameplay. And then here's the crazy part about it. Here's the crazy part about it. The crazy part about it is we've been hearing for how long that the Series X is more powerful than any other PC out there. Okay, I need to see the graphics. I need to see the gameplay that's going to be matching up with this 12 T-flop powerhouse system that everybody's been talking about. Put your money where your mouth is, because here's what's going to happen. It's going to be a night and day type of difference. Here's what's going to happen. Sony is going to potentially go first with the PS5 and show off their first party games, right? I'm telling you right now, when Sony come out, when Sony comes out with that PS5 first party showcase and it's better than what Microsoft is showing in their July event, not good. Not freaking good. And I think the first system to get to 10 million, if Sony keeps up what they've been doing for years and not change, then I think Sony is going to win. I think right now the favor is Sony. Why I say that? Fanboy, no fanboy here. The reason why I say Sony is more favored because developers love the PS5. We hear developers praise the PS5. It's the fastest console. It's the fastest piece of tech known to man, right? And developers are favoring this. So when developers are favoring a hardware, it's safe to say that the games are going to perform better and possibly look better because they have more leg room with PS5 over Series X, right? So obviously the favor is in Sony's corner, and they were the ones to show a demo that was actually built for the PS5, right? We didn't get anything for Series X. So, I mean, like I said before, guys, it's safe to say that, yeah, the PS5 is probably going to be the first system to get to 10 million. I'm just going to keep it real, right? But we still need to see what Microsoft is going to do in July, because they need to come harder than just Halo. They need to come hard. I mean, give us Fable 4. We need to see some new IPs. I mean, shock us, because don't get it twisted. Microsoft understands that their back is against the wall. Sony is going to bring that freaking hammer. And I am telling you, Microsoft better be ready to take that hammer, because, bro, it's going to come down. It's going to come down hard on them if they don't realize what the heck is going on here. So to go with Peter Moore, I think PS5, as it sits right now, is potentially going to be the first to get to 10 million. Give us a Ninja Gaiden. That's what I'm saying. They need to give us games, exclusive games that's going to blow everybody away. If one thing, I've been doing this for years, if one thing I understand about people and studying people, when we're watching like a live event, like a state of play or like a showcase or something like that, don't be freaking boring. I wish Microsoft can hire me as their community manager. Please do not be boring. Don't be boring. Don't just go there and just be like, well, guys, today, welcome to the Xbox Series X showcase. And today we're going to be talking about the sales directory for the Xbox One. And we just want to thank you guys for supporting Xbox One and Game Pass. Game Pass has changed the way how we distribute our first party and third party titles. We also have been keeping an eye out on how many downloads. And so on today, before we get off into the first party gameplay, I want to let you guys know that Game Pass is almost at about 70 million downloads as far as people subscribing to it and also downloading games through it. Okay, so Game Pass is going to be a big part of Xbox moving forward here. Now we want to talk about the failure of the Xbox One. Hold up, Phil. Where's the first party gameplay? Where is the first party gameplay for Series X? Oh man, you lost me right there. You lost me right there. When you start drifting away from the actual main idea, why are we here? For gameplay, right? So why are you blobbing away? I understand you got to talk, but more gameplay, less talk. Gamers ain't trying to hear a whole bunch of talk. We need to see now. You have us waiting for so long. We need to see gameplay. Just saying. Marlon, that's the only success they have. I'm telling you, bro. They better not be boring. Their Xbox event better not be boring, or else they can forget about hitting 10 million before Sony. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real. So they can just forget it. They can just sit there and forget it. Unreal 5. Unreal Engine 5 already pushing the limits of next gen. Wow. Okay. Now, here's the thing, and this is what I'm going to say, okay? For a lot of people that's been saying that this system right here is garbage and it's underpowered, and Xbox fanboys have been trashing the PS4 and saying, oh, PS4 Pro can't even play 4K Blu-ray, and PS4 Pro can't even do 4K 60, can't even do native 4K because it's upscale. Well, Unreal, on this low tier system when it comes to power, Unreal Engine 5 is going to run on Nintendo Switch. I bet you a lot of you guys don't even freaking know that, right? Unreal Engine 5 is confirmed for Switch. And there's going to be a lot of developers that's going to be putting games on the Nintendo Switch with Unreal Engine 5. So, like I tell people, it's not a teraflop thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not even part of the equation, right? Unreal Engine 5 is going to blow a lot of us away when it comes to the more powerful systems. But Unreal Engine 5 is confirmed for Nintendo Switch. And a lot of people say, oh, the Switch can't do Unreal Engine 5. It's going to explode. Bro, any game, and I'm going to stand by what I say, any game can run on any hardware. It comes down to the developers. Just like how they were saying, oh, Marlon, Witcher 3 can't run on Switch. Well, it's on Switch, ain't it? Oh, Doom 2016 can't run on Switch. It's on Switch. Now what? A lot of the games that people said that can't run on Switch is running on Switch. A lot of games that people said that can't run on PS4 is running on PS4. And just to be frank with you guys, okay, just like how the fanboys and Xbox fanboys were saying, oh, Marlon, you know what? Man, the PS4 Pro can't even do native 4K. It's only upscale 4K. Well, here's where I'm going to throw a gear in the wrench, homeboy. Look at Ghost of Tsushima. Look at Last of Us 2. Look at God of War. Look at Spider-Man. Looks way better than anything that Microsoft has released this entire generation. There are games that are on the Switch, first-party games that are on the Switch, that looks way better than anything that Microsoft has put out. So I don't care if people download this show and cut that part out what I'm saying. Listen to me very carefully. Any game can run on any console. Heck, I can put Last of Us 2 on PS2. It might not look groundbreaking. It might not look pretty. You know what I'm saying? With all these textures and everything. Last of Us 2 looks way better. Last of Us 2 is the best looking game of this generation. So they can sit here and say, oh, Gears 5 looks better than Last of Us 2. Are you blind? Are you blind? I'm gonna need for you to open your eyes and realize the truth here. It's not about freaking power. Power helps games, but it's not the end all be all thing. Power, yes, it's important. I can get any freaking game to run on any console. It's just not going to be looking beautiful, right? Come on, guys. Y'all know I'm speaking the truth. And this is the reason why I say Sony is going to dominate next gen. They're going to dominate next generation because you know what? A lot of people have been throwing the PS5 under the bus, right? Why, Marlon, why are they throwing the PS5 under the bus? I'll tell you why. Because, oh, it's not 12 T-flop. It's not 13 T-flops, right? It's not what the Sony ponies was saying, right? That it was going to be 13 or 12 T-flops. It's actually 10. But here's the kicker. That does not mean anything, okay? It comes down to the freaking games. And I'm telling you, just like what Peter Moore just said, it comes down to what? Who is going to win first, Sony or Microsoft? It comes down to the sales. It comes down to the games. None of that T-flop nonsense. That stuff is old. I don't want to see no Xbox channel talking about no PS5 versus Series X T-flop count. Because that is dead and gone and dead and buried. Nobody needs to be talking about that mess anymore because that's irrelevant. We have developers coming out here saying, hey, look, that T-flop nonsense, it shouldn't be even talked about. Because T-flop does not make the games look better. It does not have anything to do with freaking gameplay. Okay? It has nothing to do with it. It's floating points, it's numbers, it's computer stuff that has nothing to do with general gameplay. So while people sitting here saying, oh, 2 T-flop, oh, okay, how much T-flop does this system have? Huh? And look at the games that are able to run on the system. Third party. Without this is a freaking tablet. A literal tablet. A tablet. There's no, I mean, this is what makes it a Switch. This is a freaking tablet running Doom. natively on the system. I'm not talking about streaming like no PlayStation Now. I'm talking about running natively on the hardware. Doom 2016, Witcher 3, Doom Eternal. Do I need to keep going? Those are CPU intensive games. People don't realize, people need to wake up and realize what the heck is going on. The reason why I'm talking about the Switch is because it's the weakest console out of the three this generation, and even moving over into next generation. Nintendo ain't gotta worry about PS5 and Series X. Nintendo gonna continue to be Nintendo. They're gonna drop them Zelda, they're gonna drop that Metroid, and they're gonna drop a new Pokemon, they're gonna drop a new Mario Kart, and it's over. It's over. Can't stop Nintendo, because Nintendo is the backbone. So the crying starts now. Get your handkerchief ready, right? Start rubbing your eyes, because the water's about to come down. The crying starts freaking now. Stop it before it's too late. Okay? So for all them people that's been saying, oh, Unreal 5 engine is not possible on Switch. Well, guess what? It's confirmed for Switch. Guess what? We're going to get games that's running on Switch with Unreal 5 in mind. Guess what? Can't stop, won't stop Sony and Nintendo. Right? So this high and mighty Series X, is going to come down to about right here. Because guess what? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is running at 30 FPS. Okay? That was the system that got confirmed for first. Running on Series X, not even the PS5 version. That was the first version that got leaked out to say that it's running at 30 FPS. High and mighty Series X. We couldn't even see the difference between the third-party games, right? That third-party showcase that we have gotten. More CGI cutscenes and cinematics and less gameplay. We were supposed to see the difference, Microsoft. That was the time for them to actually show us what the Series X could do. That was the main selling point with the One X just generation, right? Because it's more powerful than the PS4 Pro. So, therefore, we were supposed to see a difference third-party wise. At least that's what most of the Xbox fanboys is led to believe, because it's a 12 T-flop system. So, Microsoft, why you didn't have a separate... I tell you, Microsoft needs to hire me. Why you didn't have a separate portion of your inside Xbox running Xbox Series X third-party games, and then show another portion of third-party games running on PS5? That would have made sense. But wait a minute, I guess we should have left that for Sony, right? That's what the point of the matter is. That T-flop number does not make any sense. And we're going to see who's going to have the last laugh. And to answer what Peter Moore is saying, I'm just going to put my hands up and say, hey, look, the favor, I'm not going to rule it out yet until we see July. But the favor right now is on PS5. PS5 is looking to dominate next generation, because we've seen what Sony is able to do this gen. We see what Sony did the gen before that, and then the gen before that, and then the gen before that, right? We see what they're able to do. We see the games that Sony is capable of cranking out first party wise. That is Sony's strongest strength, is first party titles. Single player first party strong titles. That's their strongest strength. And if Sony continues to give us what they give us with the PS4 and with PS2 and PS1 and partial PS3, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with next generation. A lot of people are saying, oh, the Switch. Don't worry about the Switch. The Switch is going to stand tall on its own. It's going to outsell a lot of these next gen systems. I'm going to tell you guys that right now, because Nintendo is for everyone, not just for kids, but it's for everybody. Everybody played Nintendo stuff one point in their life, so they can't freaking deny that. For Xbox, I can't even say the same. I'm an Xbox fan. I got the original Xbox. I got an Xbox One, and I got an Xbox One X. Right, so I'm an Xbox fan, but as Microsoft giving me that same wow factor, no. When I played Halo for the first time, wow. When I played Gears for the first time, wow. When I played Forza for the first time, meh. And then after that, it was just like, oh boy. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. What? No. Oh boy. Here we go. What is this garbage? What is this trash? What is this dumpster fire? That's all they've been giving us all these freaking years. Sony, wow. Oh my God. What? Holy freaking. Do you see the. Do you see Spider-Man? Do you see the detail? Holy frick. Oh my God. Yo. Yo. Sony. Yo. Oh my God. Yo. Oh. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Let's go. That's what they've been giving you. Let's go. Microsoft. Meh. What is this garbage? What is this piece of trash? Meh. What? Ain't you tired of humiliating yourself, Mike? What is this piece of trash? This is dumpster fire. Meh. Meh. Nintendo? Wow. Wow. What? Wow. Microsoft? Meh. 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 Garbage. I said, all right, let's see what y'all say. I think Marlon got good stuff in the kitchen. Thank you so much, man. Let's go, champ. We out here, baby. We rocking. You guys know I tell you guys the truth, man. No sugarcoating over here. I speak the truth. You guys can make memes out of what I just did. Marlon, when will PS5 event be? Well, apparently it got delayed, so I think it's going to be sometime in June, though, because Sony did say that they want to keep the same track record for revealing the PS5 as the PS4, so we'll see if that happens. Release good games and people will respond. Exactly. Remember, Xbox, Microsoft brought Rare in 2000s and run them in the ground. Exactly. Nintendo needs to get another Super Mario Galaxy. Don't worry, it's going to happen. It says, I love your meh. Yeah, Microsoft. Meh. 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 Corey, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's go, champ. We out here, baby. We're rocking. Let's get it popping, son. Exclusive world premiere. Check your DM. Man, I can't even breathe, bro. Like, y'all are crushing it today, man. Expect the link in the description, bro, to just like be full with a lot of stuff. Wonderful 101 remaster release tomorrow for Switch. I'm probably just gonna pick that up. Marlon, I want to purchase your "Stop It Before It's Too Late" shirt. Don't worry, trust me, it's coming. It's coming. My art director, the guy who is in charge of doing the art and stuff for the shirts and everything, yeah, he's actually doing the logos and stuff. So don't worry, merch is coming, guys. I'm working as hard as I can to get that out to you guys. I know a lot of you guys are gonna buy up the merch. Don't worry, it's coming. Let's see here. Twitter DM. Exclusive world premiere, apparently. Okay. So, according to Stealth on Twitter, he says, according to VentureBeat, Nintendo isn't planning a direct at all now for the immediate future and is telling third-party partners that if they want to announce their Switch games, they can even if they are big. Okay, so yeah, this is crazy. Also, East Asia Soft is teasing a big Switch announcement. Wonder what could it be? We have a big announcement to share later this week. Might want to turn on notifications. Don't know what that's gonna be about. But yeah, see, Nintendo is out here doing stuff. Also, I don't know. This guy has gotten a lot of things wrong than right. So I don't want you guys to get too excited, but Marcus Sellers expect the next Black Ops reveal soon. Okay, So apparently we're supposed to be getting the next Black Ops or what have you, maybe at the PS5 reveal event, or maybe Activision might do their own little digital streams or what have you. Meh, we'll see. At this point, I'm just tired of Call of Duty and all of that. I'm just kind of burnt out on COD. Need something different. Need something that's going to change the wheel a little bit. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, it's just kind of like, meh, you know, meh. Okay, let's see here. Any video? Okay. We plan on buying 2 PS5 consoles. Let's go, champ. How many PS5 consoles are you guys gonna be buying? Or what are you guys buying? Series X, PS5. Let's ask you guys. Series X, PS5. What are you guys buying? And then we're gonna tie everything up. The crying starts in June. You buying both? Buying P5? I'm Team Battlefield. Okay. PS5, PS5 2 if I can. I need Spider-Man and Kratos. Don't worry, those are coming. They're cooking in the oven. PS5 1, PS5 day 1, PS5 probably 2. Both. I'm buying both. Okay. PS5 Pro. Okay. Dang, you're gonna have to wait on that PS5 Pro, man. You're gonna have to wait on that plus 8K TV from Sony. Okay. PS5 all the way. Okay. I see you guys. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for the tremendous support. I think I've done an awesome show today. And if I did, make sure you guys thumbs up the show if you did enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and get some food, freshen up and everything. Man, it's been a very entertaining show. I really enjoyed myself. I love these shows, man. I love the streams. I love the show. I thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting the show. I mean, it wouldn't be possible without you guys' viewership and everything. And I try to be as entertaining as I possibly can. But until then, until the next time we turn on these lights, and if I see anything garbage, you know what I'm going to say. Meh. Stop it before it's too late.